Yeah, hi everyone. So this is the continuation of the previous video. So we already configured the Windows exporter and Prometheus, and we integrated the Windows exporter with the Prometheus. And we also seen the data, the server metrics are coming into the Prometheus, and we seen that in a basic, graph, time series chart. And that. So that was done in the previous video. So now what we are going to see is so how we can integrate the Prometheus with the Grafana. So as I mentioned earlier in the previous video, so we are going to use the Grafana Cloud version. So I have a free version enabled. So that Grafana Cloud version, we are going to use it and integrate the Prometheus as a data source into the Grafana, and we have to create a dashboard. So that is the agenda for this session. So let's see. So before going to that, so what I'm going to need is I need the server IP because this is the endpoint that I need to configure in the Grafana for the integration purpose. So let me go to the VM. Yeah, so I have opened my Grafana personal instance, and you can see you can if you have the email ID, you can go ahead and sign up. You can create a free version for yourself as well. This is for testing purpose only. So you can go over here. So for this particular demo purpose, I'm going to do create a data source. So because we already created the Prometheus instance part and everything has been done, we are going to use that Prometheus, existing Prometheus as a data source. So for that, what I'm going to do is I have to go connections and data source. I also suggest you to, there are many options and features, even AI and ML learning and adaptive telemetry. So yeah, a lot of features are available in Grafana. I would recommend to go through all of these items. Um, but for this purpose, demo purpose, we are going to use the data source. So yeah, that's the main item. So we are going to create a data source, and this is a Prometheus data source. Click this one. Yeah, you can see the data source is added. So yeah, I already copied the IP of the VM where the Prometheus instance is running. Just copy, paste that one since it is running on 1990 port. So as I mentioned, so Prometheus port number is the 1990 port number. So you have to give the particular port number. And if you want, you can rename this as well. For example, Prometheus hyphen observability hyphen dev. So okay, validation here, valid URL. Okay, then we can check this later. Let me go down. So rest of the items I'm just giving it as it is. I'm not going to modify any other items. I think this is more than enough for us. So give the save and test. You can see the success. So it is successful. That means from the Grafana it can able to reach the data source. That is why it is showing as successful. And my instance is which is running on the public IP. That's why it is able to reach it. So if you're running it is on running on personal or private network, then you have to do some kind of network changes you have to do to allow the traffic. So that you have to keep in mind. So for us, the data source is ready. So what we are going to do is now we can go ahead and create the dashboard. Now go to the dashboard section. So before going to this, so I'm just going to give you a simple, easy method. Um, so we don't have to create everything from the scratch. For this demo purpose, I'm just going to reuse the existing template. Maybe like some of the community members might have posted some dashboards, we can reuse it. Or so once we import it, we can do some customizations as per our wish. Let me search Windows exporter. Let's say Grafana dashboard. Mhm. Okay, so I think there is one dashboard is available. Okay, yeah, I think this is the same dashboard. Even I used it for some testing purpose. So this is really a good dashboard. You can see many of the data. Practical, monitoring use case. You can see it over here. So I think what we need is you can copy the ID to the clipboard, click this part, and go to your dashboard. Go to new and input dashboard. You can copy paste the ID, click load. So you can load the dashboard. I'm just changing the UID. Wait, and then you have to select your data source. So Prometheus-1 is the data source that we created. And then, yeah, I think that's it. You can click the import. Okay, so now you can see some of the data are coming in. You can see the hard disk usage, C drive, D drive, hard disk volume 1. And CPU usage, you can see CPU load, you can see bandwidth information, disk read write, hard disk IOPS details is coming in, partition free space, how much free space available in C drive and D drive. So all these infos are available now. So within a few minutes, you created an entire dashboard, but you can see that most of the parts are showing as NA. That might be because of some reasons like, let me show you one panel. So you can go ahead and click edit. You can see this is using the Prometheus data source, but the query, whatever that we are using inside the dashboard, is a Prometheus query. So here, that might be, it might not be able to see the particular metrics, or the metrics name is different in Windows Exporter. Maybe we install the latest version, right? There might be some mismatches will be there, or maybe some recent changes in the Grafana or the Prometheus version. So all those things might have contributed this, this issue. So what I'm going to do now is there is an easy way to fix this. So I would also recommend you all to explore the AI capabilities. So okay, so I already ran this dashboard in another tab, so which is fixing this panel. So I just thought of giving you some thought of how to use this AI. So it is already running. Maybe I can show you that dashboard. So this one is Windows Exporter dashboard. Here you can see Windows Exporter dashboard demo. So this is the same dashboard which I use. What I've done is I just given a simple prompt over here. So you can see many of the data coming in. Almost the other data similar to the dashboard which we just imported. So yeah, all these data are coming except some panels which is not coming. So that's why I asked. I just given a simple query. You can see it here. Fix all the panels which are showing as any. So this is the one diff prompt which I gave, and this Grafana AI assistant is started investigating the issue and checking each and every dashboard panels and trying to fix the query or fix the version or fix the the metrics name if it has been recently modified or changed or something, right? So it is going to do all the validation and prepare a plan on fixing all the issues for all the remaining panels. I think by now we can see some of the panels started coming up. You can see uptime is coming, maybe it fixed one panel. So it is still running. So I just started it before I starting this video. You can see some good progress. Uptime, okay, uptime is fixed as I mentioned. So memory details, system thread, and processes are fixed. So it is trying to fix the rest of the panels as well. And you can also go through each and every step what it is trying to do, so that you will get an idea how the troubleshooting is trying to do. So I think the NTP details will not be showing because for NTP we have to enable some particular metric which is not available by default. So since we haven't enabled it, so I think NTP won't be available. So yeah, we can leave this panel. But other panels, I think yeah, you can see the CPU usage is started coming up. It is showing the data. Let me yeah. So now the memory is also available. So disk usage, bandwidth, yeah, almost all the panels, okay. NDP offset metric not available, it is showing. Okay. That is expected. Hmm. So it almost fixed all the remaining panels. Let me go ahead. So it is trying to do some more fixes to the panels. I think maybe it is still working on one or two panels which is not working. Maybe the flow per hour, this one. We'll give it a few seconds, 2 minutes, so that it can fix all the issues and we can again explore this dashboard. So now everything is fixed, all the state panel. You can see no data is flow per hour. Let me check it. So now this is the only panel which is remaining. So it is trying to check it now. Okay, now it is validating the Prometheus query, whether the query is correct, or whether it is defined in a proper structure, whether that is suitable for the latest version, or if there is any changes happen. So all this details it will evaluate and then it will prepare a plan. And if there is any changes required on the panel query or in the panel settings, it is going to apply those settings. So once it started applying the settings, it will automatically refresh this dashboard. I think it is executing. It is still thinking. Okay, so flow per hour check. Okay, now it is going to the query part. The query returns data is fine. That means, so it has tried some query and the query is returning a proper data. No, so it is going to apply the same query to the panel. So very soon this will also get fixed. Yeah, I think all the panels are fixed now. So you can see the data is over here, and what are the fixes being applied on the individual panels. You can also see those informations in this final conclusion message. Yeah, everything is good now. Let me close this tab. Wow. So yeah. So MTP, which we know we haven't enabled it, but yeah, apart from this, you can see all the real-time dashboard is available. It's a practical production-ready dashboard. The flow per hour is also available. Network dispatcher. Yeah, so all the dashboards are available now. You can just go ahead and save it. That's it. So your dashboard is updated. So here you have built a production-ready dashboard within 3 minutes. Yeah, I think that brings to the end of our session today. Uh, Thank you all. Thank you for the support. Please do subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you all. Bye bye.